Hi, my name is Dave. I'm your host. You're listening to the last podcast where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. If this is your first time listening, welcome. I hope you enjoy the show. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you listening. And also, I hope you continue to find tips, ideas, and value from listening to this podcast that will help you one way or another improve your life. So today, I really didn't have a topic. I tell you the truth, I'm not great for talking off the cuff. I'm one of those people, and to be honest with you, the older I get, I notice that I actually have to search for things to talk about, not even talk about, but even when I'm in a conversation with a friend or whatever, I used to be able to have a conversation and can just talk and really think on my feet. Now I have to work at having thoughts, and I notice the older I get, and it's getting harder and harder for me. So I think exercising is a great thing for me to do because it helps the mind. It helps. It not only helps the mind, but it helps the lungs. It helps the whole body, and it helps me lose weight. And I am overweight. Let's face it. So that's another thing against me. I have to tell you, today is one of those days where I didn't want to stop doing what I was doing to go to the gym and work out. And it was almost to the point where my laziness got in the way today. And when I looked in the mirror, I looked down at my stomach, I realized the truth hurts. And the pain of being overweight is real. So I don't know about you guys, but if you have a big stomach, and like I do, and you are grossly overweight like I am, I'm working hard right now to get back on track. There are so many other things I could be doing than sweating my brains out, I could tell you. And I go to that gym, and every time I go to the gym, I have a great workout when I really don't want to go. So every time I really don't feel like going, that is the best time to go because I have some of my best workouts. I don't know about you, but going to the gym or finding time to go to the gym is really, really hard. And you don't really need the gym. I mean, you can actually go for a brisk walk right where you're at, wherever it is. You can go outside your house and take a walk, and each day you chart your walk. You make, like, you say, okay, I got 2 blocks in today, and it feels like I'm gonna die. And I have to be perfectly candid with you. When I first started walking, I took a walk. And I walked, we have these long blocks. So if you were to break up the long blocks, it can actually equal 2 blocks. So let's just say I took 2 blocks. I walked 2 blocks. At the end of that 2 blocks, I was already panting, sweating bad. And I'm telling you, sweating profusely, where it was just dripping. Like if I took a long walk and I've had a long journey without water stopping or anything, it was unbelievable. So I realized now, it's been a while since I've actually been in the gym. So I decided to go back to the gym after my wife passed last month. So I've been to the gym a couple of times, and I said to myself, you know what? I have to get in shape. And my thing is, I love the treadmill. I love to work out on the treadmill, and I love to reap the rewards of making 1,000 steps or 2,000 steps. And when I realized that I'm all the way up to like 10,000 steps a day, I realized, okay, it's getting easier to hit 10,000 steps. Now I need to push that to 15,000 steps a day. There's a great deal of work I have to do, to be honest with you. And for me to lose weight, and it's just not about losing weight. It's the whole package. I think when you're working out and you're overweight, there's a lot that goes into it. First of all, how did we get overweight? We just didn't wake up one day and we were overweight. We were we just couldn't fit any of our clothes anymore. So gradually, we were doing things that compounded that weight on us. So for me, it was like poor eating, eating late, the cookies and all of that. And if you look at my blog, it was Motivated to Be Fit online. You could see that I was 305 pounds, and I went all the way down to 229. And I could tell you, it's been like almost 30 years since I've hit 229 pounds. And that was from 1 year eating correctly, because I was up in Connecticut with my sister, and she had to eat right. She had ovarian cancer. So I made a bunch of salads for her. And I said, instead of making 2 meals, I'm going to eat what she eats. So she could see that I'm here trying to support her in more ways than one. So doing that, I also said, let me get on a treadmill. I'm going to do, my goal was like 3 miles a day. And it was a combination of walking quickly and a slight jog. I'm not a runner. I love to jog if I can jog. But my thing was, and a lot of people ask me, why you like the treadmill so much? My thing was, I've never seen a fat track star. So I realized, if I could get on that treadmill, or if I could run, if I could get to the point where I'm hitting like 9 miles a week, and that's how I started doing it. And I lost all that weight. It was the combination of working out. It was a combination of eating good, eating healthy, taking vitamins, and getting proper sleep. I cannot tell you how important proper sleep is. I have sleep apnea, so I don't get proper sleep. And I probably sleep maybe 4 hours a night. And that is without the machine. My machine broke, so I don't have another machine that I could sleep with. So I have to live with that right now. I'll probably get one and go get a test because in order for you to get a machine, you got to get tested. So I'll probably go and get tested one more time and get a new machine. However, sleep, whatever you got to do, melatonin pills or gummies, or for me, sometimes I have to take Benadryl, and it helps me sleep. So I think sleep is so critical in trying to lose weight, and you have to have a regimen where you're doing something to build muscle. So mindset and conditioning is everything. Sleep is critical. Proper sleep, getting at least 6 to 8 hours sleep every night is critical. And there's one more thing I want to put into that: habits. If my habits affect the future and how I feel, look, or even act, how much more will I be able to earn, do, or experience in life? I have to think about all those things. So my value, if you want to think about it, how much value could I bring to society or be better in the marketplace? But if I'm really overweight and can barely move, I'm going to be feeling lethargic. I'm going to not look good. People and first impressions, when people see you trying to make a sales call and you could barely walk through the door, you've already made a bad impression, and they're probably not going to like you. So believe it or not, your weight means more than just being overweight. It's an overall package, and it states something about you. You could be, and a lot of people have problems with weight, and I'm not putting them in any box, because there's times where I was seriously depressed. I've gained 30 pounds while my wife was in the hospital. So it was the combination for me of just being depressed about my wife being sick, not wanting to see her in so much pain, and then not really caring about myself, but trying to hang on to a little bit of sanity for myself to say, hey, you got to be here for her. So I ate out a lot. And I tried to eat good, but before you know it, I wind up gaining 30 pounds. And it's your habits. Is if you have bad eating habits and you're an emotional eater like I am, oh, that could send you into a tailspin, because if you're feeling real down and blue, the first thing you go for is that feel good food, whatever it is, cookies, cake, whatever it is, chicken. For me, I love chicken. I eat chicken every day. So your habits have to change. Your mindset has to change, and your conditioning has to change. So as you're in there working out in the gym and you're talking about, I need to lose weight, it's not just you got to lose weight. You have to start from the inside out. That means that your mindset, you have to change your mindset. You know, in the Bible it says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So it depends on what you're thinking about yourself. So you have to change everything. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your conditioning. You have to change your eating habits. Everything has to change, but you don't have to do it to shock the body. You could do a little bit at a time. And that's all you need to do. I know life. I know basically in life, sometimes it gets in the way. Just like when my wife was sick. Believe me, I do know. Situations may derail us. Our efforts and goals may be left to the side, or you just have to stop doing whatever it is that you stop doing. But I believe we must never lose sight of all what we're fighting for. This is where the great mindset comes into play. If we condition our minds to continue in a direction, and I believe in this thing so strongly that no matter what adversity we face, if we condition ourselves and our minds, we might fall off track. But hey, I guarantee you, if you do condition your mind and yourself, no matter how much you fall off track, you'll get back on track. I believe that. No matter how hard we push off the path or whatever the case, whatever obstacle you may face, I guarantee you, you can get back on track without a doubt. So, in my life, I could tell you, I've fallen off track. I've fallen short. There is so much that I have dropped the gun on. I have fallen short from, but I don't stop. No matter what adversity, I won't stop. I know that God has something planned for me, and I know that, I am made in his image and I am a masterpiece, just like you. There's no difference in us. And when they say you got two great fighters who are boxing and they are evenly matched, it comes to a point of who wants it the most, who has the stronger will to win and surmount their difficulties, to surmount whatever adversity may come their way. That is what happens. So for me, yeah, I'll fall short. Yeah, I might fall off the wagon. Yeah, I might fall short and not be able to accomplish what I set out to accomplish in a certain frame of time. But I won't stop. I'll keep going. And I'll make sure, no matter what, that I'm going to try to come out on top. My name is Dave, and you're listening to the last podcast. My hope for you is that you are blessed with a way to enhance your life. If you're overweight, reach out to me. And believe me, I'll show you how to be accountable, and, we could be accountable partners. So I have a long way to go myself. Again, the last podcast, 443@gmail.com is how you can reach out to me. And also I will have a number where you'll be able to contact me pretty soon. So look out for that. Again, have a nice day until we speak, until I hear from you. God bless you all. Bye.